In early 2024, the VA updated its rating criteria for irritable bowel syndrome, a condition that affects many veterans. The revised rating system for IBS is good news for veterans with this condition. It includes a new 20% rating for those veterans who couldn't meet the old criteria for a 30% rating and were held at 10%. It also contains a more precise description of what symptoms can get certain ratings. If you suffer from IBS, you may be eligible for VA disability benefits. Understanding the VA rating system for IBS and providing adequate medical evidence is crucial to receiving the compensation you deserve. But the VA has complicated rules and procedures to qualify. It can get confusing. That's where we can help. We regularly produce fresh video content to help you untangle the ever-changing VA process. To stay in the know, click on the subscribe button. As with any claim for VA disability, to be granted benefits for IBS, you must meet 3 criteria. First, you must have an official diagnosis of your condition from a VA-approved medical professional. Typically, you must also be able to point to a specific incident in your military service that could have caused your condition, which is the second criterion. This event or the conditions you served under that caused your disability may be recorded in your service record. And finally, your doctor must provide proof of a medical nexus. That is a connection that shows your IBS is a result of your military service. A nexus letter from your doctor can be crucial in helping you get your application approved. A VA disability nexus letter is a document that explains how your medical condition is related to your military service. It can be submitted with the initial application or after an adverse C&P exam. A nexus letter is especially important if your application doesn't include medical records or if the C&P examiner doesn't find a link between your condition and your military service. For veterans who served in the Southwest Theater of Operations during the Gulf War, the VA recognizes irritable bowel syndrome as a presumptive service connection condition. The VA presumes that the condition was directly caused by their military service, and they do not need to provide a nexus letter, just a diagnosis of IBS and evidence that they served in one of the exposure areas. VA ratings for IBS range from 10% to 30%. According to the new IBS rating criteria, a 30% disability rating is given if you experience abdominal pain related to defecation at least once a week for the past 3 months, along with 2 or more additional symptoms like changes in stool frequency, consistency, straining, mucus, bloating, or distension. A 20% rating applies if the pain occurs at least 3 days a month, and a 10% rating if it occurs at least once in the past 3 months with those same symptoms. If you already have an IBS rating, the new criteria cannot reduce your current benefit level, but you may be eligible to appeal for a higher rating based on the new rating guidelines. If you have been unfairly turned down by the VA for benefits for a service-related disability, or if you disagree with the percentage rating decision, you have the right to appeal and you have the right to have an attorney represent you. Call us for a free evaluation of your case. We are accredited VA attorneys. At Cuddigan Law, you have a dedicated team of professionals in your corner who understand the system and who will fight for your rights.